Hello, everybody. This is Nuzcraft, and welcome back to Monster Hunter World. We've got kind of a fun quest to do today. After we're all done with our sumo slaps, I'm gonna run over here, and we're actually gonna be posting an event quest today instead of kind of continuing on with our assigned quests. And the event quest that we're going to pick up is USJ Gold Star Treatment. So we're going to be hunting 3 great Jagras. Our client is the Stupendous Crew. USJ is pleased to bring you the most exciting attraction ever. Witness this grand world in all its golden glory. You'll be presented with some fantastic equipment once you're done. So this is an event quest where we can actually get some new equipment, and the quest itself is actually pretty fun. So we're going to go ahead and do a lucky voucher. I don't know if it's going to help us get the pieces we need for the new equipment, but we're going to do it anyway. Let's go ahead and restock. I don't think we actually need any of this stuff. And we're going to go. So besides just being a quest to get some great Jagras materials, we're going to see some kind of new stuff. So first of all, this quest is in the arena. So instead of going out into the Ancient Forest or the Wildspire Waste, we're going to be in an arena. The 3 monsters are out there in the arena itself. You can kind of see 1 and 2 of them. Actually, you can see all 3 of them. And we're just going to fight them one by one. And now you see why this quest is fun. All 3 great Jagras are of wildly different sizes. This one is humongous. I don't know if it's bigger than the great Jagras that we call Big Chungus, but it's pretty big. Then we've got a really, really tiny great Jagras. And then we've got kind of like a normal size great Jagras. So we're going to go ahead and hop on this guy. We can see that we kind of like clip into him because he's so big, which is just kind of fun. And we're going to go ahead and do our amped element discharge. There we go. Alright, now let's see if we can get some files. Maybe some red shield. We should be able to go ahead and wound up this claw. So that will put us in axe mode. Oh, wow. Oh, he's gonna eat us. Oh, this is kind of fun. Because he's so big. Alright, and now he's either attacking Jelly or he's attacking the tiny Jagras. I can't really tell. But we're definitely just gonna try and take care of this guy on our own. Look at the little Jagras, it's so cute. Alright. Alright. So we managed to slay the big one, but the little one is right here. Let's do it. Oops. Gilly mantle it up. Go ahead and heal. Now the big Jagras was fun, but the tiny Jagras is the best. I don't even know that we can see them. Are they just in here somewhere? Are they inside the big Jagras? So yeah, so what we're, oh yeah, it's right there. We're gonna go ahead and do, we're gonna try and draw it out, and then we're gonna do a clutch claw attack on it, because the clutch claw attack on the tiny Jagras is just like the funniest thing. Come here, baby Jagras. His attacks like go nowhere. So little. Alright, and now we're gonna try and like wound him up. Oh, it's so funny. Though sometimes it's like kind of hard to hit. Now we're on its arm, which you can't even tell because it's so tiny. And because it's so tiny, it has like no health at all. So it's just kind of fun. Alright, and so now we have the regular sized Jagras left. And we'll be all complete. I tried to say complete and finished at the same time. I think this one is even smaller than like a normal Jagras. So we got our file charge off. Let's go ahead and get some red shield. Get our red sword. Looks like we might have some sort of super armor. Let's see if we can land this. Nope. Oh, we landed a little bit. We can use the Clutch Claw Stagger to get a wound up on the face. One of the kind of cool things about the axe mode is after an axe attack, oh, can't really see it, you can actually do a slinger burst with your slinger. Oh, and we didn't carve the little baby Jagras. We're gonna have to go do that. You can do a slinger burst. Oh, it might be gone already. Dang. You can do a slinger burst with your axe out, which will actually shoot out, I think, like 3 pods instead of just 1. So if you just like aim and shoot a slinger pod, it'll shoot out 1. But if you're doing an axe attack followed by a slinger burst, it'll shoot out 3. This is really useful if you want to get some kind of bigger damage out and cause flinches. It's really good at causing flinches, especially with the piercing pods and with the the thorn pods that we got from Juratotus. It'll actually stick 3 of those pods on the monster, and if you hit him in the face, then all 3 of those can do impact damage. So it's like a really good way to get knockouts off, even when you don't have an impact weapon. Okay, so as we can see, we got a whole bunch of great Jagras parts, which is great, but what we really care about is this Azure Star Shard. The Azure Star Shard. That's the piece that we really care about, because that's what's going to let us make some new armor for our cat. I'm going to go take a look at that next. And then we might have...
Hunters of the 5th, come see me.
No, we're not going to come see you. We might have a little bit of time to do another event quest, or maybe one of our optionals. We'll work on our story quests a different time. Okay, so from here, the Azure Star Shard can be used to make a weapon that we're not going to make, but it's a longsword called the Azure Star Blade, which is a really cool weapon for a longsword player. I think it can be upgraded into high rank and maybe master rank. I'm not sure. But the thing that we're actually going to look for is Palico equipment. We're going to make the Azure Star set here, which is very fun looking. Once we have enough Azure Star shards, we need 3 total. We only have 1, so I'll be getting another one of those some other time. But while we're here, we can go ahead and make the helmet and the body, the armor and the crown, and then we can keep our Anjanath bone hammer. That's fine for now. Oh, I guess we're using the ukulele. We'll keep the ukulele. That's fine. All right. So let's go take a look at our quests and see if there are any optionals that we might want to do. Landing the Landslide Wyvern. That sounds like fun. We need to capture a Baroth. From the Smart Biologist. Baroth dwelled in the marshes of the Wildspire Waste, but details of their activities, diet, and nesting habits remain unknown. Catch one to help shed light on the issue. We can do that. They usually a little bit closer to this one. This camp. And we will be off. Let's see if we can go ahead and make some traps. So, traps can be made from thunderbugs in trap tools to make shock traps. We'll go ahead and make, like 5 of those. And they can also be made, pitfall traps can be made from nets. Oops. And trap tools, we only have a couple of those. And then you need trank bombs, which come from sleep herbs and perish rooms. We only have a few of these, so we'll start from there. Go ahead and pull these out. You can only carry 1 at a time, 1 of each trap, so it's kind of good to bring them both. And that should be good. So the quest itself will give us some traps to use, which is nice. We probably won't use these ones that we have, but just in case, we'll bring some extras. Go ahead and talk to the muscular chef. Since crossing, work here in the New World has gotten tougher than ever, and that means you need to get tougher. The old canteen was starting to look kind of canteeny. And in my house, we don't plateau. We make gains. So I did a little flexing, and now the canteen is bulked up with all kinds of new meals. Having more choices for your pre-hunt meal means you have more ways to flex on monsters. Win-win for everyone. Except monsters. Oh, and he's got another thing. You interested in bulking up the canteen with more ingredients? Now that's what I'm talking about. Take care of the quest getting yoked in the waist, and we'll get that menu so beefy you can grill it. The canteen can't get yoked if I don't have that yoke. Go get my protein. And we got an egg quest to deliver a couple eggs. Alright, Muscular Chef, let's take a look at your menu. We do have some more stuff hanging from the ceiling. And is that pot bigger? Or maybe it's just that the grill got bigger? That's a really big piece of meat. Probably takes a really long time to cook. Okay, so we can pay with points, and now we can see we get the option to grab the Chef's Choice platter. which is usually just a meal that has the most fresh ingredients, which are these little green sparkly ones, which increases our chances of getting the food skills, like Feline Riser high. We can also see that we can get 4 ingredients per meal instead of just 2, which lets our status effects get up to medium, which is great. And yeah, that's kind of it. You can pick a meal if you want it, or you can make a custom one, or you can come and grab some of these ingredients. Some of these are ones that we've collected from quests out in the field. We're just going to go with the Chef's Choice platter. This animation updates a little bit too. Look at that yummy food. So good. And look at that, we got Feline Riser. And that's that. We are off to fight and capture a Baroth.
You can access your specialized tools from the item bar.
So here we see they give us some easy trank bombs, which are a supply item, easy shock traps, which are also a supply item, and 2 trap tools. The supply items will disappear from our inventory as soon as the quest is over. So we want to make sure that we use those up before we use any of the traps that we created. Otherwise, it's just kind of like a waste. Same thing with things like first aid meds. We want to make sure we use those up first. Do a little bit of gathering here. Night seeds are good. Mandragora are good. Don't really need these. Need these plants. I think we need to go up. So that's where we're gonna go. We don't have any research on the Baroth yet. So it's not gonna help us get where we need to go. Spiderwebs are good. But generally, I think I know where the Baroth tends to be. Look at this, we've got some tracks already. They were kind of headed in this direction. Got some more tracks. The icon actually kind of spoils things for us. It's an old mud track. Because it's mud, it tends to let us know that it's a Baroth. But the icon at the bottom spoils us a little bit because it has that little white. Oh, I guess you can ride Mossvine? I didn't know that. I don't think you can ride Kestodon because they get mad at you. Like I was saying, it has a little white icon, which is the capture icon. So it kind of spoils it that the unknown monster we're following is, in fact, Baroth. We missed some of the mud track. Mud tracks are almost certainly from Baroth. We're about to level up our research, which will take us directly to the monster. We don't need this dragon strike. And we'll probably just stop collecting things to make it a little bit easier on ourselves. Except for mining. We're definitely going to do some more mining. Oh, and there's our buddy. There's the Baroth. Little dung beetle here. We do want to pick up some dung. It's kind of nice to have. And we can get rid of the bait bug. I'm not much of a fisherman. Picking up these tracks is always good. Did I mine that whole mining point back there? I might still be on Monster Hunter Rise mechanics, where you only have to mine things once. So I might have missed some mines. So our aim is to capture this guy instead of kill it. Looks like we already broke some mud. Wow. I'm just gonna keep pounding on that, I guess. Look at that. You ran into a rock and you knocked yourself over. That, we got our red shield. See if we can get him out. We did. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. We'll go ahead and smack him on the head. Move back to the back to avoid that attack. It's gonna try and smack us off here. We're gonna move to the head. It's grumpy. We're gonna do a super amped element discharge here. It is wonderful. And then we're gonna run back up here. See if we can hit this tail a little bit. See if we can sharpen without getting hurt. He's gonna try and kick off some mud. I'm not too worried about that. We got the red sword, even if we got smacked. And we got smacked again. Didn't mean to do that. Go ahead and soften up this tail. Bad time to do that. We have files ready to fill. Our axe attacks can be really slow. Oops, I didn't mean to do this, but we're doing it anyways. I really want to get this tail. Right, and now it's running away, which is fine. We need to sharpen. Did not mean to do that, but it's okay. We just ate a ration. And let's go ahead and drink a first aid med plus on the way. Okay, so I think what we're gonna try and do is take it a little bit slower, maybe get a wall bang off, and then keep smacking the tail. Maybe get red sword. He knocked us off. That's okay. We can grab a first aid med. Oh, ouch. It's bad timing. Come on, Jelly, thank you. Alright, there we go. Bonk there. Come over here. Missed my red sword charge. And so because we don't have red sword, we can't get red, because we don't have red shield, we can't get red sword. Alright, so what we're gonna do, this guy's limping. And so limping means it's tired. Now we have a couple different options here. One of them is kind of risky, and it's probably what I'm going to go for. And the other one is less risky. So the risky play is to try and wait for it to maybe go to sleep and smack the tail. And hopefully cut it off. I don't know if we've done enough damage to it, but it might accidentally kill it. And killing it means we failed the quest. The safer thing to do would be to... Oh no, we can't. The safer thing would be to just try and trap it. Now, I just realized that Baroth actually goes to sleep in the mud, where we can't place a trap. So, what we're going to do... I was originally going to try and catch up with it and hit it with a thorn pod so that it would stay in this area instead of going into the mud where it sleeps. But I realized it too late and I wasn't fast enough. And so now it's just going to sleep in here in the mud. And normally with a sleeping monster, you'd come right in here and just place a shock trap right next to it. But we can't do that. We can't place a shock trap anywhere around here. We can only place it like right over here. So we wake it up with the thorn pod.
Now, keep hitting it with trank bombs until the effect
Then we trank it, and it comes to sleep. We didn't get the tail, which is kind of sad. But it's okay. It'll be alright. Grab this cactus. I guess we don't grab the cactus. And our quest is complete. We got some Baroth parts. Nothing crazy. We did get a tail in the rewards for capturing. And so generally the way that it works is because you don't get to carve monsters, you'll get rewards for capturing. And in this case, capturing gave us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rewards, whereas carving it would give us 3. It's not the same in all games, but Monster Hunter World is a game where capturing monsters generally gives you more rewards than killing them. In some games it's more, and in some games it's less.
We've got an urgent quest.
Alrighty, Poogie. And then we can see that actually over here, this is the guy who gave us the quest. We can see this is the Baroth that we just captured.
Hello.
Ah, Hunter, I must thank you for capturing the Baroth. This is a little thank you from the Go-Getters. I insist you have it. So we got 600 points, which is pretty nice, and we got ourselves a pet Baroth. So that's actually going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. This was Nuzcraft. We'll see you in the next one, when we'll probably keep moving along on the story missions. We'll see how it goes, though. Take care. Bye-bye.